Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. How y'all doing? Oh, what a day. What a day. In case you happen to be brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Hey guys, what is going on? So, I'm tired today, guys. Just gonna let you know right now. Uh, After being sick for about a week, I went back to the gym today. And if you follow me on Instagram, I didn't make it even, I think it was halfway. I think I made it halfway through my workout today because it just was, my body was not happy. So I'm a little tired today. My legs are still screaming. For those of you that work out, that lift weights, let me say it that way. I made it through Bulgarian split squats. I made it through heel raised goblet squats. I got halfway through my 4 sets of quad extensions, and that was it. That was about it for me. My body was like, no, we're not going to get through this today. You're done. You're done. That's exactly what happened. So I went home. I texted my trainer, Susan, and I was like, yeah. So what had happened was I only got about halfway and she was like, you're doing great work. It's okay. Come back slow. So anyways, that was my humbling experience going back to the gym today after being sick and not attending the gym for a week. But yeah. Yoga on the down low says, Erin, you showed up. That's awesome. I'm glad you listened to your body and rested. Yeah, and thank you. I appreciate that. My quads are toast. I'm going to be taking Gavin to soccer practice here shortly. And I'm praying that they don't need help from the parents because I don't think my legs and my body can handle it. Yes, Katie, made it to work. All right, so let's get into today's video. This is an itworks distributor. And yeah, totally DC. And they're doing Millionaire School. And I'll just make this statement right now, right here. I find it ironic that they're calling it Millionaire School when, according to their 2020 income disclosure statement that I have already listed in the video description, they don't even have anybody in their company making $1 million. But yet, this is Millionaire School. Tell me how does that work? You know, that's crazy to me. So today we are covering the tactics, and I know I have talked about this, and I know that there's been other creators as well that have talked about it. Their host a post that they do, which is basically them asking somebody to post so that they have access to that person's friend list, follower list, whatever. Well, they usually do it on Facebook. Followers list, and then they use it as a way to get into new networks. It's networks. Yeah, it's wild. So this is a training covering the host to post, and they say a lot of the quiet parts out loud. So I hope you guys enjoy. That is sarcasm, by the way. And we're going to debunk everything. We're going to chat about everything. Feel free to drop your commentary. And before we get into that, let me run the disclaimer. All right, I appreciate you. And also, shout out to DC, not an MLM over-promising from credentials they don't have. I'm shocked. Thank you for being a member for 18 months. I appreciate you. All right, let's get to today's video. As always, drop your commentary. And let me see which setup I want to do. I'm going to go with this one.
All
This is my favorite part, like one of them. See the income disclosure statement at the end of the video. And this was posted 2 months ago, I wanna say, posted publicly, no doubt. And, the income disclosure statement that they're using is from 2019. Now, why would they be doing that if there's a 2022 income disclosure statement from itworks available? I don't know. Maybe we can talk about that.
Hi, everybody. First off, I just wanted to introduce myself. I am Stephanie Dunn, your #1 earner globally. And I'm excited because not only am I on, but my assistant is on tonight, and we are going to go through all things host to post. So one of the things that you guys will hear a lot of people say or leaders talk about is host to post or HAP. So what we're going to do is first, I want you guys, I know everyone is super excited. The chat's on fire. I'm going to try to have you guys do nothing in the chat. And here's why. We are going to walk you through kind of host to post and what it looks like on our end through screen sharing, and then giving you all of our scripts in the comments to see, so that you can go back at any time and watch the recording of this Zoom. So sound good? Everybody give me a thumbs up if you're okay with that. So this is going to be something that you can share with newbies as well. So Laura McKenna is our assistant, and she's going to kind of go back and forth. So we'll walk kind of through that. But really what I want you to know is host to post is truly, to
Oh my god, that is foul that they did that to you, and I am so sorry. That's gross. Leave people alone.
me, the bread and butter of the business. So for newbies coming in, maybe you're like, I just don't have a big following yet. You know what? You may have 300 people, but you may have a friend that has 4,000 friends. And that's what we want to teach you, is how can you utilize other people's friends lists to grow your network. So this
I cannot believe she just said that out loud like that. Why not teach people how to grow their own social media platforms instead of counting on others to do that? That's so yucky, and I can't believe she just outright came and said that. Oh my god. Yikes. What is her name? Stephanie Dunn? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
This is why it's important, because not only are you getting people to post for you, but it'll start to grow your friends on your personal Facebook, etc. So we really want to make sure you guys know that. So I love host to post. It's something that I don't have to wait. If I do a post myself or a story, I'm not necessarily waiting for people to come to me, that I can just continue to do this every day as something that is a non-negotiable for me. So this is what we're going to walk through.
In order for that to be a non-negotiable, that means she's going to have to ask several people every single day to post on their social media platform, probably their Facebook page or Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. This is where cold messages come into play. So you have somebody new that joins and they're on this training, they get the scripts, which, by the way, if y'all are saying and doing the same exact thing in multi-level marketing, that is not marketing. If everybody is doing and saying the same things, you are not going to stand out and be different within anybody that you are competing with. By the way, fun fact, you're competing with everybody else that is in your company. That's multi-level marketing. Come on.
Real quick. So the first question that we get is, what is host to post? Why host to post? How host to post? And so over the next probably like 20 minutes, we're going to try to do this fast as we can.
Example.
Laura's going to come on screen share. She's going to drop those scripts right in the comments, like I said.
The thing that I love about this comment, not that you went through that, Linda, but thank you for sharing this with all of us. Linda says, to get 10 people to post for me, I used to have to message 500 people a day on both Instagram and Facebook to get 10 people to post. It's disgusting. The fascinating part about this is, in this Zoom, I don't even want to call it training. That's why I have it in quotation marks on the thumbnail. In this training, she talks about how you should only, have to send a couple messages. You shouldn't send a bunch of messages all at once. You shouldn't need to cold message people or anything like that. But if these are people that don't have a built up social media with lots of followers, how does she expect people to send hundreds of messages to try to get whatever the team goal is or host a post out every single day. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So Linda, thank you for sharing this with us.
Then at the end, I'll open it up for comments if we don't catch anything. So again, make sure right now you guys don't post. And
also, to add on to that, the amount of time it would take you to message however many people they want you to message over 24 hours, because Facebook does not like when a bunch of copy and paste messages are sent over and over and over again. And so they have to space that out. And so if they're telling people, oh, no, it's not going to take you that long, and there's somebody that doesn't have a lot of followers on whatever social media platform they're on, they're going to have to cold message every single one of their followers, but they're going to have to space that out. They're not going to be able to sit down and work for, 20 minutes or whatever. They have to spread it out so that they don't lose the privilege of messaging people on social media, because it is a privilege.
in the chat right now. So let's get started. So Laura, you should be able to unmute. And as you hear things, or if I forget something, she's going to kind of check me a little bit just to make sure we're on the same page. But this is what we do. And if you're not in our team page, or maybe you're on a part of another team, just know that they're really generally similar. So what I like to do is every month we do what's called a giveaway. So you may see these on other people's Facebooks. And right now for our month, we have $500 giveaway or a Yeti bundle. So they can choose that. So
did you know that there are specific parameters legally that you have to meet and also disclose with said giveaways? Did y'all know that? Because I bet they're not being met. I bet those guidelines are not being met by these distributors in this company. Also, Julie, member for 6 months, glad to finally catch live. Welcome. So glad you were here, and thank you for being a member. I appreciate you.
why is that important? Well, we want to make sure people know what we're going to be giving away if somebody throws up a post for you. So what we do is we put that up at the beginning of the month, and it's a $5 buy-in so that you can start to enter people. So Laura, are you able to kind of screen?
Wait. A $5 buy-in. So do they, let me know what you guys think about this. Do they have to put the post up and then they pay $5? Is that how that works? To get into this giveaway, and then all of their friends see it, and however many decide to also pay $5 and do a host a post. So they're paying to access people's friend list. What? This is so this is so weird to me. Why not just learn how to grow your social media platform organically instead of depending on other people's friends list? That's weird.
Screen share.
Yeah.
This is where it might get a little confusing for newbies, but just know we're going to try to walk you through it. So when you get someone to do a post, this is where you would go. I think you're going to share how I think we actually enter people in.
Hold on, I want to make this smaller or make it bigger, make me smaller. I know it's a little blurry. It says peanut butter goes with, and then there's some sort of an emoji, but you can't say jelly. One person will get a 500, I don't know what that is, Yeti bundle or cash on August 1st. So is that cash in the form of some sort of a like new customer credit? Are they actually Venmoing or whatever people this cash if they want that? This is very interesting. I have lots of questions because to me, this seems super sketchy. This seems a little odd.
So this is what a giveaway post looks like.
Yep. So this was what we're doing this month. So
pull up the spreadsheet here.
You may want to do that as your first post or have someone do that post for you. And so once somebody does
What?
comment on the post, we have it in, you'll see that in Google Forms. And we then have you enter the names of the people that would share the post, host the post for you. So it's literally this simple. And if you get lost, don't be afraid to comment on the
Hey,
post that's
Danny.
in the team page or wherever you're at, just to know, because everybody does it just a little bit different. I'm showing you just the way that we do that so that you can see this is where it's at. And again, it'll be back into the team page. So you can go back to that post, Laura, and just look. So at the beginning of the month, we went ahead and did that, and you can see 199 comments. So this is a great way to just start. So we asked the question on the post. Can you scroll up a little bit, Laura, so they can see the question? So we want interaction. So peanut butter goes with, and people love to respond. So if you could do something like this, and then people comment, they may not realize that they're going to be entered into a host a post for you. But the idea is to get people to comment. And then
they may not know that they're being entered into a host post for you. That's deceptive. Stephanie, that is deceptive. People are commenting and you're not informing them that there's, other parameters of this giveaway that they have to meet. That seems really sketchy.
we go to them. So just go ahead and pick someone, Laura. I think you probably we have them in somewhere. But what we'll do is we notice somebody commented. And so we'll message them and say, hey, I noticed that you commented. Can we get you into our entry? So let's see if we can.
This was posted publicly. I don't know if this person, Catherine, that she is showing on this public training is okay with being shown on the training. I'm not really sure, but yikes. Also, Linda says, if anyone sees your friend post something like that, do not comment. Don't comment. Seriously, you'll be officially spammed with messages from itworks, Huns. Thank you for sharing that with us. What's up, anti-MLM? Deceptive, not MLMers, gasp.
Pull up a screen share of that.
Right here at the bottom. I can't really move it too much.
Can you guys see that? So this is
It's so slimy, DC.
what you're gonna send. And we have these in boards too, you guys. So make sure that if you don't have the boards app, you're gonna want to do that. But I want you guys to see this. Just this is what we're doing. So
the boards app is where they keep all of their scripts so people can just copy and paste it and send it to whoever. Great marketing. Great marketing training.
hi, Catherine, would you mind sharing a post for me that I give you? And then you're going to enter them into the giveaway. So there, she went ahead. I don't mind at all. And I think, can you scroll?
What did she say? I'm going to rewind that. Hold on.
Catherine, would you mind sharing a post for me that I give you? And then you're going to enter them into the giveaway.
Okay, wait. So these people comment thinking they're getting entered into $500 Yeti combo, whatever, or cash giveaway. And then in private messages, they just go right to it and say, hey, would you mind putting up a post? But that wasn't disclosed in the original Facebook post talking about the giveaway. This feels very much like a bait and switch is what I'm seeing here, if that's how they're doing this. Because that wasn't discussed in the original post that I saw. But now all of a sudden in Messenger, it's like, hey, would you mind putting this post up? Then I can get you entered. But that should have been disclosed at the beginning. It should be like step 1, comment here. Step 2, respond to the message or whatever, and get what needs to be posted on your social media page. That should have been disclosed. But see, if they disclose that, people are going to be like, I'm not going to comment, because nobody wants to do that. And how many people got messages like this and felt uncomfortable saying no? Hey, I don't really want to do that. They're like, oh, well, okay, I'll just go ahead and do it. Where does the $5 fee come in? That's what I want to know.
So there, she went ahead. I don't mind at all. And I think, can you scroll? Is it showing? Let me see. can't, there you go.
There's the post.
So it walks
Just
you through
copy it.
exactly what to say.
Yep, I'm putting all this in the chat for you guys
Okay.
too.
So while we're screen sharing, it's kind of hard to go put in the chat. So I'm just going to have her give you all of that in the chat. So you can unscreen share there, Laura, if you want.
Okay, so Coconut says, I fell for one of these posts years ago on Facebook. It was for Monet, and it said, are you struggling with hair breakage? Comment for a chance to win a free hair product. I committed and was sent a DM with all the details for the product bundles I could buy to join Monet in order to get the free product. I am so sorry that happened. That is deceptive. That is absolutely, in my opinion, a bait and switch. Yeah. It also feels very much like changing the giveaway rules. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy, Linda.
So the idea is, while people get these host to post up,
This right here.
it's something that we use that we're having success with is slimming gummies and cleanser, usually the two product posts that we're using. So we'll give them a product post for our business. So if you're new, we have products that you can sell and make money on. And the goal is to get customers and distributors. So if I can get someone to share a post on their wall, now
Oh, okay. The $5 buy-in is for distributors. They help get the money for the giveaways, and then there are separate giveaways for just distributors. It's a crazy circle of gross. Okay, so answer me this if you're willing and able to, Linda, or anybody else that is familiar with this and how they work. Do the prizes increase as more and more distributors buy in and there's more money? Do the people that are running this for their MLM teams, do they make money on this? How does all that work? That's what I would like to know. Wow.
into their friends list. And so we will give them a gummies post. It's no picture and it's just been words that we're using. And then we're going to show you what that looks like as well. Let's see if it posted. Okay. So there's the summer testers needed. And you guys can go back into the comments and see that, because thank you guys for not commenting in there. But Catherine posted for us. So
this is a good question. Wait, why are distributors buying into this? Can they win too? That's a great question. So according to Linda in the comments, there are other giveaways for the distributors. I'm going to think about this. Hold on, because I'm processing something. Give me a second.
when you're asking, just let them know, hey, once you do share it, let me know that you got it posted. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to go into, on Facebook, we're going to go into collections. So you want to save this post that the person actually posted for you, and then hit only you, so that you can be the one that sees it to go back through and follow up.
This is just how they keep track of all the host to posts.
So she posts it for me. So I'll write that down in my notebook. And then, and some people are funny because they're like, I've got comments in my post, or, you know, they'll let you know, but kind of periodically go and check that. You don't have to be right on top of it, like staring it down. Just know, get those up and then go and check. And if they do message you, then, you know, we go, okay, so that is done. And that is saved. And you can see she's already got a comment. So here is my collections, you guys. So you can see that people are out there right now doing that. And then you can even see in that chat, Catherine, can you show that? Can I be a tester? So not only will people share with you, but there's a possibility that they become a customer, like they want to use the product as well. So she's going to go ahead and do that. So if you're not familiar with Facebook, go in there a little bit, play around with it, have somebody post for you, and then go and look for the collections and where you would save those. And then Walk us through what you're doing, Laura.
Right now, I would just, so at this point I have it saved. So at this point I would probably respond to our comment.
So we can
One
go in
comment.
There. Brenda says yes. We'll go ahead and this is where you can comment, hey, send me a friend.
She's probably loving that comment so that she knows that's somebody that she already, or that she has sent a message to already, probably.
Friend request, I got your comment. Check your inbox, sent you a message.
May have to check your
and so you
message
guys can
request.
do this. So just let them know if you're not friends with them. Sometimes what happens is it goes into a spam folder or a different folder.
Yes, she did,
so
Katie.
We want to make sure that they see that. So usually on that, you guys will be good there. So
they immediately send a friend request and a message, and they don't even know who this person is. This is wild.
Sent friend request to her and got that out. So this would be a great follow-up person. All right. Walk us through, Laura. She's
so from here, I'll just
very
message him.
Oh, it's Brendan. I thought it was Brenda. That's what I get. And I have my glasses on, you guys.
And I just use the gummy post from our boards.
Okay, so this is
I love that they're showing this.
Our boards. So if you don't have them, make sure you get into boards. Ask, I need to learn how to do boards. Download the boards app and make sure we have our done one.
Oh my God.
But this is just literally copy and paste then. And so most of the time, you guys, I like to talk to people, but stuff like this is so easy. Hey, I saw you commented on the post about something on it. Gummies, would you like more info real quick? So it's opening the door for conversation. And so once we start a conversation, the next thing.
It's not opening the door for conversation. You are kicking the door in, demanding that these people be friends with you. And you're asking them to market to their friends that did not sign up for being marketed to, in a sense. And it's gross. You're baiting and switching the people that are watching you. Like, this is just crazy to me. This is crazy. This is not marketing. This is, I don't even know what to call this, but if you're copying and pasting the same exact thing from the boards app and a lot of your friends are seeing the same things, that's not marketing. You're not standing out against similar products, which is the entire purpose of marketing. You're looking like everybody else. And the sick part about it is you're competing with other distributors in your company. And now on top of that, you're competing with other people in multi-level marketing because they're all starting to carry the same kind of products. It's crazy. Also, Trinon, are y'all okay? I think it's literally impossible, in my opinion, to convert sugar into fiber. Don't worry. There's videos coming on that soon. What?
Is they may start having the conversation back. And one of the great things is that we saw that you were interested. How much weight are you looking to lose? And this is the key. I think this is what has helped us right here, you guys, is if they comment on one product, we don't want to just sell them one product. We want to be able to upsell, get them a package that they can do. And what that means for you is higher BV equals more money in your pocket. And that's what we want to teach you is with 4 customers and 300 BV plus, you just made $50. If you enroll a distributor on top of that.
Four customers and you're making $50. Let's backpedal, not backpedal. That's not the word I want to use. Let's reverse engineer. That's the word I was looking for, phrase I was looking for. Let's reverse engineer that. Because they make it sound so simple. In order to get 4 customers, how many host-to-posts do you have to have posted? In order to get that number of host-to-posts up on social media, how many messages do you have to send? Okay, if you have to send that many messages, how long is that going to take you? All right, we don't want to send too many messages all at once. They make it sound very simple, but it is not. And it takes a lot of time, and people get flagged on social media all the time for spamming people, and it's crazy. You can get flagged by sending too many friend requests. So if you're going through and you have a bunch of host-to-posts, things that people have done for you, and you're going in and doing what she just showed you with sending the friend request, immediately sending a message. If you do too many of those in a short period of time, you're going to get flagged on social media, on Facebook specifically. Like, come on.
That's $150. So those are paid weekly. So that's kind of what we want to start teaching you guys is for customers, distributors. So you'll hear for and a friend. So this is a great way, again, if you don't have a lot of friends, to start building that network, getting those hosted posts up, and you are in control of how much of this you want to do. Don't go like gangbusters and ask a bazillion people in 5 minutes, like 80 people. You may get flagged on Facebook. And I know it's exciting when somebody does a post for you and you get a lot of comments and you're excited. Just kind of pace yourself on that. So,
because those are people that you don't know and you're not connected to. And so you are sending spam messages to them, according to Facebook.
where are we at, Laura? Let's see. Okay,
Oh
so
my
do you
God.
want to go, were you going to show them the next one, Laura, that wanted to order tonight? Okay, yeah, you are.
Yep, I'm just going through the entire message that I have with them. Guys, if you can, please do not comment in the chat, even just directly to me, because it's really hard for me to then
Yes.
throw stuff in.
What?
So this is basically after they've said, yep, this is what I want. This is how much I want to lose. So then I give them the 3 options.
Mhm.
And then I can share with you guys we have one in the inbox right now. Let me go back to it.
That three option thing, you guys make sure that you have that and use it and don't judge. Because I think that's the thing is we sometimes get into our own head of like, okay, do people not have the money? Assume everybody is ready to go, give them the option and let them choose and encourage them. When they get 2 to 3 products, the results are even better. And you guys know that
What?
if you're using the product, you fall in love with generally 3 to 5 products is what you're going to be using. So this is
A month? 3 to 5 products a month? Listen. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Listen. I have seen lots of prove it people using 4 to 6 products a day. And if the products actually did what they said that they do, they would have 0% body fat. Their body fat would be so low. And in my opinion, I'm not seeing that. That's not me body shaming anybody. It's just me saying if you are taking a product that's supposed to help with fat loss and you're taking it 4 to 6 times a day, combining multiple products, I don't know. I'm just going to play the video. Y'all know what I'm saying.
why I love doing this. So here is a little bit of info. So I'm going to let Laura kind of walk. You've got it pulled up. So you're going to walk through. Oh, he's already actually. Okay.
So this is down here, Brandy, someone who, and yeah, Brandon responded. So I'll go back to him. But this is Brandy. She's like, I want to order today, option 3. And so from there, I just say, I'm so excited for you. I'm placing orders now. Do you want me to place it for you? Or I can send you my website, basically. And she basically said either or. If they give me the option, I'm asking for their info.
Can you scroll up from the beginning again? Because we didn't see that. I don't think people saw that. Like, how do I order? Keep going. I want people to see this. So
she says, what's the flavor of the smoothie and how do I pay for the Max program?
So if you scroll up again, keep scrolling up. This was a conversation at the beginning. Like you can see, we kind of let her talk a little bit. We gave her the options of the 3. So you have the 3 options up above so they can see that.
It's right here. I put the 3 options in the chat already for you guys.
So she was like, what do I have to do? Great. Here's the 3 options. And this was all from a gummy post.
So the 3 options, I'm wondering if they are just product packages that they've put together. and then they build a cart and then they send the cart or process the order for these customers. I also wonder if they do the same thing for the distributors. If they are collecting people's information and putting it in for that person and they are clicking on, I agree with the terms of service, I think that could be very dangerous for so many reasons.
So from
And
the same
so-
post you post.
Yep, the same one that we just shared with you guys that summer testers needed, like that's exactly it. Now, we're in summer right now, so we're looking for summer testers, but again, fall, we're going to be looking for fall testers. So each season we'll switch it up a little bit, but we stay pretty consistent with keeping it the same and just doing this over and over. So the 3 options.
I feel like when they are using the phrase product testers, when you'll see something that says, we're looking for product testers for our new blah, 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 blah. See, normally what would happen is if it's like I don't want to say an influencer thing, but if they're truly looking for reviews on a product, that product typically gets sent to that person for free, and then they give the review or they post or they put it in their stories or whatever they agree upon. But see, they're trying to use that same thing, but the weird part about it is the people that they are looking for as product testers are just another weird manipulative way, in my opinion, to get customers to buy the product. So they're not getting anything for free. It's a schemy way to try to gain new customers. And so the people sign up and they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, product tester, sign me up." And then in private messenger, it's probably something like, "Okay, here's the 3 options." And then I would love to know how many times people respond and say, "Oh, I have to buy this?" And I could feel the panic from the distributors when they get that message on the other side of it. They're like, "Oh god, they're questioning what I'm doing." Because that's like the most uncomfortable thing as somebody in multi-level marketing, is to be questioned, because you are not prepared because of being in an echo chamber within a high control group. People don't question, and if they do, they're removed. So when you have somebody that you're trying to get to buy this product and you've posted, "Hey, I'm looking for beta testers for blah, 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 blah," and people respond, and then you message them and you're showing them price packages, that's not how that works, you know?
Thing, she decided, and here's the conversation.
Hey, Karina.
Yeah, so she's one we've actually been following up with a bit. She was like, "Hey, I just got back from vacation. I gotta get bills caught up with." So I just asked her, I said, "Do you want me to check back at the end of the week?" Because that's usually
And you're telling this person's business like that? Did you ask if that's okay? You're showing the messages? Come on.
most people get paid. And
Yep.
she said yes.
That's a key too, you guys, when people are like, "Okay, I want option 3, the max one." And they're like, "Well, I got to get caught up." Okay, what date do you get paid? Do you want me to write you down? So if you can
That's
get
none
the
of your
most
business.
information from them to write on your calendar, is a great follow-up day to be able to go to it.
And so from there, I was just
I feel like this is a great point. If you guys get these messages, whether you're somebody that's active in the live chat, watching the replay or whatever, if you're just kind of watching this and quietly, and you get a message like this, feel free to respond how Monica did just here. You said it was free. I'm not going to pay. You said you were looking for product testers. You didn't disclose that I had to pay anything. Call them out on this. If you get sucked into this kind of schemy marketing tactic, respond back with that. "I thought you were looking for product testers. You didn't disclose that I had to pay for it. I was not aware of that. You didn't say that in your post." Call them out on this behavior.
like, "Okay, great. Have a great Friday or have a great week." And so then when we had the free smoothie, I was like, "You know what? I'm going to follow up with
Free
her."
smoothie.
Even though
Mhm.
she wanted the next week Friday, I was like, "I'm just going to ask her." And sure enough, she said, "I got to wait." And I said, "That's fine. We'll chat next week." And then today she was like, "Okay, I'm ready to pay." So sometimes that happens, and people will, look at their finances and be ready earlier. So, and that from there is just led into today, whereas, I just need a little bit of information from you. We'll get your order in. And from there, so then I will put in the chat all the information we have to ask from her.
I'm glad she X'd out of that message because it had that person's personal information. She's collecting the information, whereas this person could just go to the website and input their own, all of their information, mailing address, name, credit card information. That's what she was showing, not the credit card information, because she addresses that here in a second. But don't give these people this information. Just ask for the website. Put the information in on your own. This is just them trying to control to make sure that you order. Unbelievable.
And you guys see they sent the information.
Her card's not in there, so don't worry.
Yeah.
No, but her address and everything else was in there. Yeah, so you can laugh that the credit card information is not in there, but her address was.
Here's the thing is try to get their information if you can, because for me, I know that I want the sale. So think about this. You guys know as the distributor, you want to make the money. So you're ready to go ahead and enter them. Some people, if you say, okay, I'll send you a website.
Did you hear that? You want to make sure that you input their information so that you make that money. It's about control. Yeah.
Most people don't do it
100%
immediately,
Sam.
or they'll forget. And it's not because they don't want it. It's just they're busy with life. So you need to take control. This is your
Karina.
business.
Ooh.
And the more that you take control, the more success you're going to have. So if they do want a link, I will send them the link and say, okay, I've set this up. You have 20 minutes to go ahead to get this order in or whatever. And you can get a free frother with the order, free gift with ordering tonight.
Did she just say you have 20 minutes to get this order in? And then what happens? What happens if they order within 25 minutes? 27. What happens? The tactics that they use to try to get people to do what they want them to do is so wild. Guess what? Nothing's going to happen in 20 minutes. If you order at 25, 30 minutes the next morning, next few days, the website's still going to be there. Do people really fall for this? Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing. Carly, remember for 10 months? Also, I'm 2 years free of multi-level marketing companies this month. That is incredible. That is incredible. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. After 20 minutes, it self-destructs, obviously. Oh God, I love that she said that. That's hilarious. Also very embarrassing that you're teaching your team to say this.
Right. So, utilize that, and that will really help you guys seal the deal a little bit more. So I think I got to scroll down and see what you guys are doing. So that's exactly, she wants the max. So say that you got a customer that's ready to order. Here's the most recent one is ask them for this information. And sometimes what I try to do, you guys, is I get their name, their shipping, make sure the billing and the shipping are the same. If not, get billing, email, phone number. I ask those first.
Do not give them your info.
Once they give me the information, they are more likely to give you that card number and expiration date. So I'm like, all right, to get your order processed, I just need your expiration date with the CVV. Did you want to drop it here, or do you want me to text you or call you for that information? So that is the majority of the way that we get people is they will go ahead and give you their information. It is, I don't know, Gal, I feel like it's over 90%. Maybe you guys feel this.
Do not give them your information. Don't do that.
The same way, but I feel like
with like that customer that we were just screen sharing, she said, she's like, I've been burned in the past. I'm not comfortable with putting my card number on Facebook. And I said, sure, no problem. I can call or text you. And she's like, yep, can you call me in the morning? And sure, no problem.
Yep. So whatever they're most comfortable with.
Wait a second. If she calls you in the morning, that would be outside of that 20-minute time frame.
But again, that's the information that you would want to get. And then from there, go ahead and put them in. And then sometimes we'll even ask for an upsell from there. So I don't know, Laura, if you have an upsell that you wanted to share on that at all.
She sure did.
So
So
now you guys
smart.
can see that in the chat, the final review page. And this is if you're going ahead and entering that customer for them. The Fat Fighters is the one that is
Fat
great as an
Fighters.
add-on. And it even explains it. So I'm just on the final page, popped up for a special one-time offer where you can add a bottle of our Fat Fighters for only $45. And you take them after your biggest meal, breaks up the bad fats and carbs and helps balance this healthy blood. And want to try this for the first month.
And balances healthy blood. Did she finish her sentence there? Also, let's see the data that's what that does. I would love to see it.
For better results. Generally, people will say yes. So again, it's just offering it because what they don't know, they don't know. So again, it doesn't hurt. You already know.
I'm sorry. What they don't know, they don't know. What is this gal's name again? I can't remember. Stephanie? Is it Stephanie? I don't remember. Anyways, that's embarrassing. That was loud. That was real loud. Stephanie Dunn, thank you. Hey, Stephanie Dunn, that was real loud. That's embarrassing. Just say that you're trying to take advantage of people. Just say that. Oh my God.
What the products are they're going to do, the max order, and then add
Julie
on
Anderson, what's up?
Fat Fighter if that's what they want to do. So I love that.
It's a new Gen X band that we're starting. The Fat Fighters. Just kidding.
This has been super helpful for a lot of people because you guys can copy and paste this. So I want to make sure that you know what is host to post, right? So you guys kind of know when you hear it, you'll hear HAP. Host to post is just getting other people to share for you. And we just try to stick with one or two that is consistent. So it's not confusing. Save them into your
Collections.
Collections on Facebook. Make sure that you have a notebook so that you can kind of keep track too of like who's posted, who's, on a calendar, who gets paid a certain day, because your inbox will start getting full. Like you're going to see a lot of asks going out for, on the giveaway. If you have a couple hundred people post on a post of yours, then you got to follow up with them. So you want to try to keep it as organized as possible.
If you don't get people who comment on your giveaway, because that may happen, especially if you're new and you don't have a ton of friends or interaction, then, go down your friends list and just start asking them. Again, we have a lot of those in our boards. And I'll also, that same one at the very top, I'll put it in here again of just, hey, do you mind doing me a favor? Would you mind posting for me? I'll, in return, put you into my drawing. And most people usually are more than happy to help you out, especially if you're saying, it's really going to help my business. A lot of people like to support other small businesses.
Yes.
Except you're not a small business. And what you're doing is guilting people into posting for you to make money. And there's a lot of people that are going to be uncomfortable with saying no. So they're going to do it. And you've just guilted your friend into doing something to make you money. That sounds like a great friend to me. Unfriend and block immediately. That's ridiculous.
So if you do post a giveaway post that we're doing that, or maybe you don't want to post on your wall, that's okay too. Like Laura just said, there's multiple ways to get host to post up. So if you're like, you know what, I know that, my best friend would share a post for me, then go ask her, say, I'm really excited. I started a new business. Would you just throw this post up for me? And
no, don't do that to your friends. Don't do that.
And I'll enter you into our $500 cash giveaway just by throwing this post up. So you can go through, if you've never done it before, through your friends list and just ask them. I mean, people love to do favors, and some people love to do it every single month for you multiple times. So that's okay.
I'm sure their friends love seeing that every single month. Come on.
Okay. It could, because you never know what post, like when you give them a post, it may be gummies, it may be cleanse, it may be a hair product, but you don't know what their friends are looking for at that time. And not everybody sees that post that they did the month before. So don't think, oh, they've already shared with me before. Don't cancel them out, please. Like make sure that you utilize them. If they're willing to share with you, let them. Like,
in other words, keep harassing people until they tell you no and they unfriend and block you. That's a great marketing strategy. Again, that's sarcasm.
That's huge for you guys. So does that kind of make sense? You want to get people to share for you. You want to make sure that you have, your notebook out, everything really on your calendar of how to do it. And following up, you have to be organized with it. That is the key. And don't panic if you're like, oh my gosh, I have 10 host to post up. How do I keep track? Like, take a breather. It's okay.
I just have to know if they color code the chats specific colors. Like, oh, this person has responded to my message, so I'm going to make the chat a specific color. Oh, they respond every so often, but not every time, so I'm going to change it to another color. Oh, this person looked at my message or has never looked at my message and, doesn't ever respond, so they're red. It's like a sick, twisted game of red light, green light.
It will happen if you're like, you get pockets of people where all of a sudden people just want to do it and they get good comments, and that's okay. Just write them down on your notebook, save them in your collections, and you can go back and forth as you want. And like I said, most people will say, hey, I have people commenting. So here's the next thing that I want you guys to really know is if somebody does share and they have comments, I love this because you can go to them and say, hey,
oh yeah. Here's the flip into trying to get them to be a distributor. So what she's about to say is, if you have people that did a host to post and all of their, they've got a bunch of comments, you can easily say, look, your friends are interested. Her friends or their friends are interested in the giveaway. Their friends are not interested in buying a product per se. I guess that would be dependent upon what host to post they were doing. If it was a gummy one or whatever, their friends are trying to get in the giveaway because they are not made aware that they have to buy something until they get to the point of having the conversation in Messenger. So this person, this distributor, Stephanie Dunn, is saying, listen, you have all these comments. Comments do not equate to sales. That's not how that works, especially with these guys, because what they're doing is they're saying, hey, yeah, I'm interested in the giveaway. I'll post something. And then they're like, oh, by the way, this is what you also have to do. This is the packages or whatever, depending upon what they're posting. But like, now she's going to try and flip this potential customer into joining the business because they get a lot of comments. But again, comments do not equate for sales conversions. Oh my God.
We're getting really good interaction on this. Have you ever thought about making extra money? Because all these people that want to order from me, because you shared, you could actually benefit and make the money from doing it. And you already know what I do with the business. You just shared on your wall. It's literally that simple. So I feel like if you can learn this and then you have other people share for you, you're already training that new person that's coming into your business because they shared a post for you. So if you are like, man, I've really got this host to post down, people are sharing for me, I'm getting customers, I'm feeling confident in it. The next thing is to always offer the business. Don't ever forget, hey, you know what? You're getting the max option here. Why not become a distributor? Like, here's the options to be a distributor. You're going to get great results anyway. Have you ever thought about just making the extra money on the side? So that's
the interesting part. I have to show you guys this because she mentioned the, making money on the side. Hold on. You must see this. One moment, please. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I have to show you their 2022 income disclosure statement. Let's see what 85% of their company is not making. Let's just check this out real quick. Okay, here it is. Look at this. Let me make myself a little smaller. Oh, here we go. Okay, and I've included this in the video description. Okay, she's talking about making a little extra money. She's talking about, oh, you're getting a lot of interaction on this post. Oh, you're getting, you are going to get great results using these products, and you have people interested anyways. These people are trying to get into a giveaway, no doubt. You know, you can make a little extra money on the side. Let's look at this. This top rank distributor, 85.13% of all distributors are this rank. Go over to where it says active distributor monthly average, $87 a month. This is not including any expenses. Now, keep in mind, earlier in this, Stephanie Dunn said, you know, you're probably going to fall in love with 3 to 5 products that they're probably ordering every single month. Even if it's on an auto ship, that adds up. So if you take this $87 as the average active distributor monthly average for distributors, which makes up 85.13% of the company, it doesn't take long before you see that these people are losing money. So she's trying to recruit people, in my opinion, into this level. Does she get paid off of a kit? I don't know. But I feel like this is important to also point out. Let's also remember the fact that this is called Millionaire School. But when you look at this bottom rank here, it's not the bottom, it's actually the top. So it's 0.14% of people in the company. Stephanie said that she was the #1 income earner. So she probably is in here somewhere within the Ambassador Diamond. I'm assuming. I don't know that. So it's just my opinion. But look at this. They're only making just over $200,000 a year. 23,226 was the average from their income disclosure statement. So they're not even producing, if you will, millionaires within this company per their own income disclosure statement. So Stephanie, go off. Go off about how this is Millionaire School. Go off at how people can make a little extra money on the side when your own income disclosure statement doesn't even show that.
Really want to make sure that you're learning as well. Okay. So Laura, anything else before I start going down? And I'm starting to see comments. So I want to make sure we got everything. So got the host to post.
I think that's about it. I mean, I think we covered it.
So really host to post is super easy, you guys, as far as that. Don't overcomplicate it. Just learn it. I think that's the best thing is to jump in, start
Don't think about it.
Do not let things defeat you if people read it and it's unread. Again, I want you guys to think.
If you get messages like this, you guys, please. Well, first of all, send it to me. Number one, that would be amazing to show exactly what they're talking about here. Also, unfriend and block them because this is crazy.
People are busy. So you just have to gently remind them, like maybe they looked at it on Tuesday and you're like, hey, before the end of the month, I didn't want you to miss out on, possibly being entered into our $500 giveaway. Is now a better time for you to throw up the post. Again, they might just be busy. They looked at their comment. It got pushed down in their Facebook or they totally forgot. This is your business. So you have to take control. So you are the one.
Except it's not your business. Because if there's one thing that we've learned from Justin Prince in the last week, almost 2 weeks, is that it doesn't matter where you're at in the company, you can get terminated. And if it were your own business, you would not terminate yourself. So let's just remember that as we move forward. I know y'all get it.
It has to be like, I need to get this host to post up. So there is that. The other thing that I just want you to know, is being careful on how many mass messages you guys send. Facebook's a little weird when it comes to that. So
weird, huh?
You may hear Facebook jail or you'll get an exclamation. You might get some, because I know newbies sometimes get excited and they're like, I am blasting this out. I want to make $5,000 this week.
Your income disclosure statement showed that that is a lie. So thanks for that.
I love that you guys are excited, but I'm also like, okay, let's just get out a few at a time during the day so that you're not mass messaging so that Facebook doesn't recognize that as spam. So for us, we do
except it is spam and it's spam. And that's why you said what you just said.
A few in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, at night, but we're doing it at different times of the day. rather than, okay, I want to get 20 ass out right away in the morning. Like we have limited
What'd she say? She wants to get 20 what? 20 what out?
it just to a few each, like just different times of the day. So maybe set your timer and be like, okay, I'm going to try to get out 5 at 7 in the morning, 5 at 8, 5 at 10, whatever rhythm you do, but like 5 to 10.
So work all day. That's what she's saying. Send messages all day long. Yeah.
10 ask is pretty safe. If you do a giveaway and they send you that friend request or they've messaged and you've commented, that generally doesn't get you in Facebook jail because you're having communication back and forth. So that's why we love to do giveaway posts on our wall, because sometimes those can give you just never know when there's a lot of comments. And so
that's what I thought I heard, Sam.
Take us, we don't have to go through friends list. We can just go literally through all of the comments.
You don't have to go through a friends list? Okay, people, if you are on Facebook, I don't care if you have 3 friends, 300, 3,000. It doesn't matter. Hide your friend list under the settings. I don't know if that's what she's talking about, but that's what it sounded like to me. You don't have to go through the friend list. Maybe stay in your lane because it's the audacity for me. So if you're on Facebook, hide your friend list so these people can't go through your friend list and start spamming your friends. I don't know if that was like a slip or something. Or I don't know if that's what she's referring to, but like, you're going to go through somebody else's friend list? Please hide your friend list because my God.
To ask them, hey, would you mind just throwing up this post? I saw that you commented on that. So just be careful with that. Don't panic. There's multiple ways that you can host a post on Instagram, but we really wanted you to see Facebook is truly our bread and butter of host a post. Once you get that, like you're unstoppable because you get to work as much as you want.
You get to work as much as you want, except you need to be messaging all day long, but make sure you spread it out. Do some here, do some there, do some there, and you're working pretty much all day long. Come on. My favorite part about this is it just ended, and then they have the 2019 income disclosure statement. Now, why are they using this instead of the 2022 income disclosure statement? I find that fascinating. I find it fascinating. She just ended it. That was it. Yeah, it's from 2019. I can't. I have the 2022 income disclosure statement in the video description. I also talked about it a few minutes ago in case you're watching the replay or whatnot. Yeah, that's how it ended. No, all right, guys, we'll see you later. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good whatever time of the day you're watching this. No, just, and here's the income disclosure statement. And at the beginning of it, they said, income disclosure statement. They told them it would be available at the end after. Why did they post this publicly? I don't understand. Why did they do that? Anyways. Oh, that was a wild ride. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am in a silly, goofy mood today. I know that happens often. It's all good. And yeah, this is some of the tactics that they're using and have been using. And multiple companies use it. They all call it something different. And they are trying to use other people's friend list, followers, whatever platform you're on, in order to try and market to them. And yeah, yikes. End scene, curtains, credits. And not just curtains, credits, like sped up, like the curtains slammed shut and the credits just rolled so fast nobody could read it. Wild. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for watching. If you have not already liked the video and click the subscribe button, it would be super cool if you would. Thank you for all your commentary. Shout out to all of you that watched the video all the way through, that commented, and shout out to the members and also the moderators. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.